Welcome to the review of Unit 5. The hashtag for Tangping began trending earlier this spring and has spread rapidly among Chinese social media users. Now, a survey of young Chinese people suggested that about 80% of them agreed or sympathized with the movement. However, majority of them said they would not be participating just yet, which is understandable given the success from China's hard work over the past several decades.
Now, there is obviously concern that exists about the current workforce being replaced by a new and less populous one in the future. But the prospect of that new workforce also being a generation of slackers is one that doesn't sit well with authorities in Beijing. One thing that the government has done is organized an advertisement campaign in which they describe lying down as shameful and in which they stress the importance of hard work. However, if China really wants to plan for the future, they're probably going to need a more nuanced approach.
Nuanced approach.
Nuanced approach.
Did the hippie movement in the 1960s have any effect in your country?
Oh, absolutely. I think it was one of the countries at the center of the movement. A lot of the music that hippies listened to and respected was music that was produced in my country by British bands. And when I look at photos of my parents and my aunties and uncles from that time, it seems like they were part of that movement. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, my father was also part of that movement. My mom was not, but yeah, my father's photos from back then and his friends, they all had the long hair and the style. China's 996 culture is a pretty hard-working culture if we compare it to maybe Europe or America. Do you feel like your country's kind of attitude about this working culture is very different than China?
Yes, I think my country in general is pretty hardworking, but we have much stronger things like labor unions, for example, and just standards of work which have taken decades to form. Whereas in a country like China, the government has so much authority over people's lives. It's very difficult to get the kind of workers' rights that you really want. There are certainly problems in my country, but the idea of having something like the 996 culture, not something I would be interested in.
That'll do it for the review. We'll see you guys back for the next unit. Take care.
Don't work too hard.